Get your freshwater aquarium set up by Donald P. Hill, bit.ly/AQH7CU. Start with a plan when setting up your aquarium. When setting up an aquarium, it is important that you know that key to the success is planning. Setting up an aquarium isn't hard. Well, that is if you have set them up a number of times. To the rest of the people who have never set it up before, it can be a headache. And this is not because the process is hard in itself, but because it can look hard. These choices are interactive, meaning what you chose first will affect the following ones. Where to put your aquarium. The first thing that you need to do when putting up a new tank is to know the location. Just as in real estate, it is all about location, location, location. Location is important when it comes to setting up an aquarium because aquariums are all about beauty. They must be seen while at the same time be in a place where they will not obstruct anyone. There are other determining factors to consider. The fish. What kind and size of fish will you select? Will they get along or fight? Color is an important point in some households. My wife is color coordinated to a fault. The funny thing is that my fish channels were all in black and white. A color camera cost around $10,000 then. Despite that, the people loved it. Choosing the aquarium. Based on the type and number of fish, you can determine the size of the aquarium. The type of tank is also important: glass, acrylic, etc. Location. After you have selected the best location of keeping the aquarium, look at the aquarium itself. A good tank must be of the right size. It should not be very big if at all you have a small fish. Apart from the size of the tank, you also need to look at the color. If you space it too big or too little, you may have to go back to the fish section. Putting in gravel substrate. Once you have chosen your tank, the next step is putting in the gravel. Now, the gravel is not as useless as one might think. In fact, it serves the purpose that the riverbed will serve. Water. After you have done all this, the next step is to get clean and fresh water. Make sure that you have the right quality and quantity of water. It varies from place to place and depends on whether it's city or well water. Test kits. You can use test kits to test for ammonia, nitrites. Freshwater fish will usually adjust to the water, but you will need to know the pH. It's a simple test. Filter. The filter's job is to keep the water clean. Its size and design depends mainly on the tank size. Plants. The next decision is whether to use artificial plants or real plants. I favor real plants because they help keep the water clean. Lighting. The type of plants you chose will dictate the lighting. Real plants need a special light to sustain growth. Artificial plants don't. Heaters. Most freshwater fish are tropical and you'll need a heater so they don't catch a cold. Some people use one as a standby just in case. When setting up an aquarium, it is always important to know that starting it right is key to your success and enjoyment of the health of your fish. This video is part of our 10-day free email series about freshwater aquariums and care of them. Visit www.freshwateraquariumsanswers.com.